What's up, Euro Squad? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is kind of an exciting video because we got ourselves a new car from Copart and it arrives tomorrow. So let's take a look at the listing online and then tomorrow we will see it in person. So here's the car. It's a 2019 Audi SQ5 Prestige. It's in this kind of army gray color. It has the 5-spoke wheels with the Brembo brakes. It has tinted windows. That's a nice feature to have. And then there's the damage. It is rear-ended. It just needs a bumper and a few of these other things for the other side and a taillight. And then it has a little bit of trunk damage just right there. It needs this side piece here, this little clip. The wheels all look good. There's no curb rash or anything on those. Is nice. It only has 30,000 miles and it's the black optics package. So it has this blacked out trim. Normally on the normal SQ5s that would be silver. Of course, the inside we got the quilted leather buckets, the cold weather package, so it has the heated steering wheel, it has the carbon interior package, so all this stuff is carbon. And no lights on the dash, that's always a nice thing to see. And here there's the rear seats, rear heated seats. I love Audis for having that, that's always nice. Turbo V6. I wish that they had kept the supercharged V6 just as good, but there's no supercharged sounds. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, and then that's the bumper. So it just needs this side over here. I think that's about $1,000 and I can get it painted and delivered, so I don't have to deal with any of that. But yeah, that's the new car. There we go, it has ambient lighting inside. That's nice. It has a moon roof. It's always nice. I love the quilted back seats. Those are really sweet. Yeah, well there you go. That's what the car looks like and the condition it's in. So let's go cut to seeing it in person. All right, and here is the moment we've all been waiting for. The new Audi SQ5. And while we're here, shout out to this guy for guessing it in the short that I posted, asking you guys if you could guess what the car was based on the few hints that I gave. So shout out to him. And without further ado, let's show you guys the new car. There we go, Audi SQ5. And this is from all the good angles because as we know, it is rear-ended. We got it from State Farm that sold it from Copart. It has the Brembos, 5-spoke wheels, air suspension, and the turbo V6 under the hood. It is the Prestige model, so it comes with all the bells and whistles. That is awesome, love that. Here is the interior carbon fiber. I think Audi has the best steering wheels in their cars. Got the moon roof, and then back quilted buckets also. Love those. Heated steering wheel, heated seats, all that. It's got the Bang & Olufsen sound system. Really nice. Yeah, here's the rear seats. I love the carbon everywhere. Carbon looks awesome. And then here's the moment we've all been waiting for. What's the damage on this vehicle? Because as we do know, we got it from Copart, so let's take a look. All right, so this is the good side. This here is still intact. The other side is right here. Not too bad, I'll just buy a new one of those, throw it on. This wiring harness was inside, but I put the rest of the trunk back together, so I just ran it back through here. So, not too bad. This needs to be replaced, or just a new lens, but yeah, it has the DRLs are kind of busted on it, so I'll probably just replace the whole light. This dent, I'm hoping I can just take the light out, bend it back like 90% of the way through here, and then just body filler and paint it, get it all fixed up. This has a bit of a dent in there, but I think I can get that 90% of the way. So yeah, I just put the trims back in here. This was all taken out. But yeah, that's not too bad. Not too sure what exactly this is. I'll have to look up that part and see what that is, but it's broken on the other side. But yeah, I think I'm gonna throw the bumper on just for now, just to see what all the modules and parking sensors and all that are here. But yeah, so let's throw that guy on. The other thing that is missing, I noticed, is this fender flare trim is gone. But yeah, the other thing I hate to see with these Copart cars is since they've been sitting so long, the brakes are a lot of the time very rusty. So sometimes you got to go clean those up. But yeah, but here's all that came in the trunk. Here we got the all-weather floor mats. That's nice. One side of the fender flare trim. And then the bumper, this is what I was saying, all the modules and stuff. Want to see what all is there. I will need to buy the reverse light, new reverse light replacement. Other funny thing, this was in the trunk. That doesn't come off that car. So that might be Ford Escape, Ford Edge, something like that. It could be, that could be a part from Copart, accidentally putting that in there from a different vehicle, or it could be from the scene of the crash. I'm not too sure, but yeah, just a simple rear-ended situation, not too bad. So should be able to fix it for under $2,000. Super simple fix. The other thing I did notice though is that the engine has a slight ticking sound. I'm not sure if that V6s are kind of loud just in the rockers and that kind of stuff. So I'm not too sure what that is as of right now, but should be able to figure that out pretty easily. But yeah, hopefully it's not timing related. Anyone knows about Audi's timing related issues suck. So here's the other small thing that I found, which is odd. SQ, where's the 5? 5 is gone. Bruh. It's kind of weird. Yeah, well, let's throw that bumper on and then we can lift it up in the air and check out if there's any oil leaks or anything like that, because there is a oil pressure sensor at the bottom of these motors, and the 3 bolts that hold it in can sometimes like rattle loose. So I want to throw some Loctite on those as soon as I do the next oil change, which with any Copart car should be right when you get it. Don't trust whatever's in there. Other cool thing I forgot to mention is the air suspension in this car. So you can just bag it out factory, which is pretty cool. Okay guys, so expert Audi dealer here.
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna give this to my friend Alex, and he's gonna fix the wiring for me.
Oh fuck yeah.
Hell.
Alrighty guys, so as you can see, I have the car in the air and the bumper is on. I did that last night. I was kind of in a time crunch because I was going to a car meet, so I didn't record it, but it is on. And this is an evap tank for the emission system. And I thought that I could just plastic weld this broken fitting back on, but they stole the fitting out of there. The insurance guys did probably when they were figuring it out, what was wrong with it. So I guess I'll need to buy a whole new evap tank, which I don't know. Hopefully I can find one used on eBay or something, not too expensive. Luckily this didn't break, so I can reuse that. Yeah, let's lower this down. All right, so now I'm gonna pull it forward, and why not? I'll set my mic over there and let's get a cold start. Okay, so I got the 2 pinwheels out onto this plug, this little clip. So now should, in theory, yep, just be able to pull this guy out. I thought that this would have been connected straight through, but of course it can't be that easy. So, bummer. I guess we'll throw the taillight back in for now and deal with that as we get parts. That'll probably be one of the last things that we fix. So everything for this car that is not a body panel will come out to under 400 bucks, which is pretty nice by being able to part match numbers and stuff to other Audi Volkswagen vehicles. Like this antenna, mobile phone antenna thing, I can get from an A5 and it's about $8. So that's really nice. Or I can buy one that's also in a Bentley, but that'll be about $100. So,
Daddy, chill.
all right, so it's been probably a week, and as you can see here, started getting all the boxes and stuff showing up. But yeah, I also figured out what the engine noise was. And unfortunately for me, it looks like it's rocker arm failure, which is pretty rare and unfortunate thing that happens to these 3.0 Ts that are the B9, early B9, which is like 2018, early 2019, and this must be early 2019. So I'm gonna get a few quotes for that. And also, see if I can do it myself. It's about 300 bucks in specialty tools because I'm going to need to get cam timing holder, and then there's a cam gear holder that you have to get. And this is so that you can hold the cam gears in place while you tighten the cam gears onto the actual cams. And the other tool keeps the camshafts in the right angle so that you can time it correctly. Yeah, so that's a bummer, but luckily I can put in the updated B9.5 rocker arms that should eliminate the failure for to continue or happen again. Once I get all the packages in, I'll make another video about this. The bumper's on back order, so once that comes in, then we can throw it on the car. And I think I'm going to go through a service that paints it for you, because I don't want to deal with painting a bumper, especially in this color, because it's expensive. The paint is like $70 a pint. Like for the Jetta, that cost $40 a quart. And this stuff is $70 a pint. It's insane. So, and I'd need more than a pint to do all the stuff that's wrong with this car. So, oh, and the other thing I figured out is that this exhaust is a valved exhaust. So this is the actual pipe that goes through the muffler that runs all the time. This one, you see that valve right up there? That one opens this exhaust tip up and it allows for more flow while it's under load, which is kind of a cool system, but unfortunately that's all ran off of vacuum, and at about 70,000 miles the water pumps on these go out, and then it'll suck water or coolant through all of the different vacuum lines. So I think when I do the rocker arms, I'll just replace the water pump at the same time, because it's kind of a pain in the ass to get in there. But yeah, if you liked this video, drop me a follow, like, share, all that good stuff. And stay tuned. The full rebuild and all that kind of stuff, because that's going to be pretty fun and easy. It's all nice, easy stuff to do, except for that one wiring harness that you saw earlier, but that shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, I'm super excited for all this stuff to finally show up so that I can put it all back together and get it on the road. I just had the title shipped here from Minnesota, which is great. So yeah, in the meantime, I might make a video showing you guys how I wash my cars and get them ready for buffing and polishing and that kind of stuff. The other thing that pisses me off, look at this I bought this badge, right? Because I'm missing the 5 on the other badge. And I was like, oh, it's just a badge. It certainly will just mount the same way. No, what the f is this? This doesn't go on anything. The stock badge has 2 clips on the back here, and those just snap into the grill. What the f is this? Why did they put double, like, this doesn't even go on something. The stock one is like a floating look. There's nothing below it. You can't mount this to anything. And then the other thing, look at this quality. Why is there a finger gap there and then like no gap there? Like, really? So I think I'm just gonna take the glossy, because these letters are much nicer looking than those that are on it. So I'm just gonna take these off, rip the sticky tape off, cut out some new sticky tape, put it on mine. But still, it's like, really? Why? I don't get this with China stuff. Why don't they take the original part and then copy it and then not change anything? Why can't they just measure this out? And then also, look at this. The Q is all tilted. It's not even, and I spent like $25 on this. Yeah, but if you like this video, make sure you like, share, follow, all that kind of stuff, subscribe. And as always, if you like cars, especially Euro ones, follow me.